What's happening, everybody? It's Shy Panther of the Shy Panther and Friends Show. Welcome. Come on in, sit back and relax. And don't forget to like, share, follow, and comment. Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you had a good Friday, a good week. And thank you for joining us this morning. This is the Shy Panther and Friends Show. And I'm your host, as I said a few minutes ago. Thank you for joining us. And if this is your first time watching the Shy Panther and Friends show, we're here to celebrate the cultural heritage of the blues. And before you go, please hit share, like, follow, and comment. And we also ask that you go to YouTube and subscribe. And for those who don't listen on Facebook or YouTube, you can hear us at q4.org online. Alrighty, so we're opening up today with our guest, Keith Hudson.
Thank you.
So happy that you could join us this morning.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful voice. And so Keith, we're going to jump right in. Tell us how you've been doing, what you've been up to.
Well, I've been going through a few episodes of getting old. My birthday is July the 5th, so that's coming around. And I've been inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame. Well, have buddy guys, I believe on the 4th.
Yeah.
So I got to get ready for that.
Of August.
Yeah, in August. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next month.
Right.
Just trying to write a hit blues song. It don't matter what genre.
Okay.
That I'm doing it in. But it look like I've been playing blues since I was a baby. I was probably listening in my mother's womb, listening to B.B. King. She loved us some B.B. King.
Right. I was gonna say, tell us how it all started.
Well, it started with my mother. Of course, my mother gave me the blues. I was about 2 or 3 when she took me to the Regal Theater to see Chubby Checker. I used to love the twist. Oh, come on, baby. That was a heck of a song. And I think of more of it. It was rock and roll. It was foundation. I almost met Chubby in Burlington, Vermont somewhere. But we was leaving at the time he was coming in. I'd love to let him know he left in a very indubitable impression upon my life.
Okay.
James Brown, when I was about 8 years old.
Okay.
And some people across the street, the Lumpkin family. And Clarence, he could play, and he was just so proficient on he was doing concerts and stuff, playing piano, but he could play drums. And his little brother Duke, he had a drum set. Mm-hmm. Everybody had a drum set but me. Okay. So I heard James Brown, Cold Sweat, and he said, get a drummer some. That just messed me up. Just messed me up. But blues was just something that just, every Monday my mother would get up and play the blues. Little Milton Campbell, B.B. King, Albert King, all the blues. Baby, come on, scratch my back. She played some songs. And I just left, especially in 1966 with Willie Dixon and Coco Taylor made Wang Dang Doodle. I played the record till all the vinyl came off the record.
So you're originally from here, from Chicago? Or
I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
I got around a little bit and then really got tired. I got tired of Chicago. Chicago wore me out. I've been shot twice. I had to learn martial arts just to go to school.
Did you?
Yeah, so
it's pretty much the same after all that time.
Especially another generation of deplorable people who can't contain themselves in a social manner.
Yeah.
There too. So do. Yeah, good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. So yeah, people used to stand on the corner and sing and play music. Actually, blues came from the cotton fields of the South, as you could avoid picking so much cotton if you could play an instrument. You go to Chicago, Muddy Waters, like he did. He came to Chicago, and the people were so loud he had to put an amplifier. So he was the father of electric music.
Wow.
But he was out in the field. They said, "Hey, he was out there picking cotton. He played the blues. Yeah, and then when he got to Chicago, he was parking cars for the Chess Brothers, and they was looking for an artist. So they found him and said, the best man out there parking cars, Muddy Waters. Then the Stones heard him, and like a Rolling Stone. Yeah, they gave him his name.
And they gave, oh, wow.
That's where his name came, the Rolling Stones' name came from. And Chess Records was, I don't know what to say about Chess Records. But what was his name? Lowell Maxon?
Oh, you come on with this history.
Oh, the history was deep.
Yeah.
We had to play harmonica, piano, or something. A lot of people that I know, like Carrie Bell, or Lovey Lee. We called him Lovey Lee from Tennessee. We used to play with Muddy Waters, keyboard player. He said, I sent for Carrie. He went down south and sent for Carrie because he played the harmonica. So he wanted to pick that cotton. So that was a way to avoid picking cotton and working so hard, was to play an instrument and be able to come north with the other players. And any and everywhere was a jig joint for us, as you'll see in the movie Great Balls of Fire, the depiction of Jerry Lee Lewis. As a matter of fact, the lady that's playing the blues singer was a friend of mine, close to dear friend, Valerie Wellington. Got a chance to play with her quite a bit. And she was my girlfriend for a minute.
Wow.
Valerie was quite a girl. I was with her when she passed. Yeah, so a lot of players I was with them when they passed, like Johnny Dollar, so many people.
Wow. Yeah. Now, so when we came in, you were sharing some music with me, and then you also, I was asking something about the instruments, and you said I played all of them.
Oh yes, I've been, like I say, drums was my first love.
Okay.
And then I heard Jimi Hendrix. I was like, down all the blues, just B.B. King and all the players who played the guitar. Okay. And just kind of, then I just ran into this one guy. He could play Jimi Hendrix and note for note. Anthony Barnes. We called him Chief Festus. And he used to play rock and roll. I mean, he played all kind of Santana, Hendrix. A lot of songs I heard him playing first before I heard the record. I said, man, that's who. Then a friend of mine, Milton, that's how it started. Anthony had a baby by a friend of mine named Milton Villa. Milton, he was at the Chicago State campus that was between Parker High School and there was some schools right there on 69th Street. And I was in the cafeteria one time and it came on, doom, 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 doom. Ooh, that's Jimi Hendrix. They took me to the house, let me hear Who Knows. And I was like, that's not an orchestra. The man was just so bad. Jimi Hendrix. But, wow. Yeah, it's a lot of people who inspired me to play. Michael Jackson was another one. When they heard him as a child singing Big Boy, I'm a big boy now and looking for. Oh, man. Oh,
you still hit those high notes.
I was like, woo, boy, this little boy, I got to step my game up because he how old? Oh, man. So, yeah, Michael Jackson.
Wow. Wow, isn't that something?
Yeah, then the Regal Theater.
Yeah.
I was always tall for my age, so they was always trying to be adult fair to get in the Regal. So my mother took my birth certificate, went up there one time and talked to the manager, Clarence, and that man is still alive. I seen him last time I saw him was at Otis Clay's funeral. I was like, man, Clarence, you still here, man. But this is so good to been in Chicago during that period of time. It's everywhere. Jewtown that had been in existence for 100 years.
The Maxwell Street, yeah.
Yeah, Maxwell Street, and so many places. Doc Pellegrino, that started the Kingston Mines. He came on the south side of the road. I was playing in a club with a band, so I can't even remember the band's name. But he came on the south side and he said, man, you sound good. I'm going to open up a club. You want to come play for me? And we got to do this jailed. That old man was he loved the blues.
Okay.
When his son wanted to play rock and roll, more or less rock and roll, which they're doing now at the Kingston Mines, no. These people play their own music. Let them play.
Okay.
You know, and he had us up, and then no matter how he used to borrow money from him, wouldn't pay him back. He said, "Valerie, never pay me my money back." I borrowed $500 from him and paid him back every nickel. Doc was my man. I respected him, and he respected me.
Yeah. So you were around for a lot of when there were many clubs that were still open.
Right.
That hosted all the all of you guys.
Right. All I could say, we used to take 2 bricks out of the wall and call it a jug. It was a jug joint. And we were down south. We were going down south. We had to go up this Mississippi road. If we don't hit the road right, you get stuck. And we was acting a fool up in there. Sheriff had to go. We had to come 20 miles up this dirt road just to stop it. I think I was doing something with Bobby Rush at that time. I've been around a lot of people. I was a kid on the block. I come to the club, sit them in the corner, give them orange juice.
Okay. So I mean, a lot of people, who've come in, they weren't able to actually get in the club, but you were in the club.
In the club. I was born and raised on 43rd Street. I used to be around Johnny Pepper's before the checkerboard. Many clubs up and down, and businesses up and down 43rd and 43rd Street, 47. 47 was our downtown. We go there, Terry's department store on the corner, Walgreens with the soda fountain, ice cream soda fountain, Fuller's products, the Met. I see the 10 Commandments. I remember taking my sister. He said, it felt like I was off my feet. I was pulling my sister. Come on, we're going to go see the 10 Commandments.
Wow. Now, all of your talent, who was, say, the first band that you played with?
Oh, the very first gig I had, I had my record player, and I got this turntable and set my drums up, and practiced all kind of music, Led Zeppelin, all kind of music. And the alderman, James Taylor, was cousins were canvassing the neighborhood, and they heard me say, "Man, you sound pretty good down there." They're looking for a band now down on 59th Street, so that's how I ended up at Porter's on 59th and Halsted. Cinderella with Johnny Drummer, and around the corner was the Psychedelic Shack. Lonnie Brooks was at his place called the Mardi Gras before Bruce Siegel got hold to him. I met everybody at the Psychedelic Shack. Lefty Diaz,
you say Psychedelic Shack. Yeah, where was that located? That was on 47 as well?
Peoria and 59th Street. A.C. Reed. I mean, everybody was around at that club. I met everybody almost at one time. And Johnny Drummer was at a club called the Cinderella on 59th and it's right at 59th and Halsted. Right up and down 6th Halsted. Right, and it was a few doors down from Porter's. And Porter's, the Chocolate Kid, Dancing Perkins, the bass player, Lovey Lee. Hubert Sumner when he was off tour, he come by, and he just always turn around and look and smile at me. I said, "This young boy playing some blues." Yeah, I was like,
wow. So you knew everybody.
Yeah, everybody came in that club. Yeah. Matthew Stroger came in one time, asked me, "Do he let people sit in?" He played harmonica, and I guess he don't remember. I remember a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, and all the people who wanted to just come in and sit in, and now you on the top of the thing, and he forgot about me. I never forgotten you.
Wow. So, how would you describe the music that you've played through the years? Because I know it's more.
Blues. No, it was blues. For me, yeah, because we was all in the R&B, and a lot of young black people weren't into the blues like I was into the blues. And I used to respect and love all them old guys. They was, because they loved and respected me.
Okay.
Okay, and the music was totally different. It was that 145, 145, 145, doom, doo, doom, doo, doom, da da, doo, doom, doo, doom, doo, doom, and it was real blues to me, you know. Although they playing now, I don't know what they call the blues now. Lady Z asked me, and a few other people asked me, "What's gonna happen to blues?" I said, "I just don't know. I don't know."
You got any favorites that are out there right now, or anybody that you listen to right now?
No, Buddy's about
Buddy,
about the only one left. That's my man, Buddy guy. He don't know it, but I told when L.C. Thurman called himself taking the check with it because he thought he had a gold man after the Kingston, the Rolling Stones and the Muddy Waters played at the checkerboard and took and called himself taking the checkerboard from him and his brothers. But he was the man was in tears. I put my arms around him, told him, "Brother, wherever you go, whatever you do, I'm there for you."
Okay.
Okay, so I'm trying to keep that promise to him, even now. I'll go down and spend all my little change, sit there and eat. I have to go back down there and go get me a T-shirt,
Yeah, over at Legends. Yeah, that place is I love it.
Well, before that, it was right down the street on, I believe it was 7th Street. I used to work. I got a little job at the Department of Labor on 910 South Michigan.
Okay.
And my supervisor used to love. It was a Greek restaurant before it was that, and he turned it into the First Legends. So that's where he was at first, and then he moved down the street. But yeah, I've been around all these guys for so many years.
Okay. So, what is the one message that you would give your fans? Because, I've been hearing so many good things about you, and
I know that a lot of them are still my friends. I still respect them as long as they respect me. But people that just like to say, "I bless those that love you, bless you and love you, and curse those that curse you." So a lot of the Dick Sherman, that's my man. I've been knowing Dick Sherman for so many years. Bruce C. Cloud, every time he see me, he turns and he starts bubbling. I was backstage with Coco, tried to get backstage. He said, "Don't stop." Papa said, "Why you messing with my man? Let him back." Pops was my man. Albert Collins, the same thing. So, I think he's coming around a little bit now. I told him, "You got to deal with me." I'm like Freddie Dixon. Freddie got a little more. He said, "I love you, and ain't nothing, very little you can do about it."
Yeah.
I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Well, look who's tuned in. John. Hey, John Watkins.
Where Johnny at? Johnny, oh, that's my boy, John.
He said hi. It's been a long time that we played together.
Yes, that's
Stay
my
mellow.
man.
Say hello to Gail. Hey, so glad you joined us this morning.
Yeah, John Watkins. That's my boy. We was the SOBs for a minute. Billy Branch, old Billy. And John Watkins, he was young then. He had them Jerry curls, and they was competing for the women,
we had he was on the show that he did mention that a lot. The ladies liked him.
Yeah, the ladies used to like them, some John Watkins boy, and we had everybody playing around, been around and played with. Like I said, all the harmonica players. Billy Boy Arnold, that was my man. Mojo Buford, that was my man. Carrie Bell. That's how he died and left me his sons. Oh Lord.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing because I still look at him. I let them know I love him. Tyson's up in Minnesota somewhere. Lurie Bell. I think I got a picture of Lurie on my phone.
Okay.
We come up and.
Wow. So.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
Yeah, I saw him at the Chicago Blues Fest.
Oh, Lurie was there? Oh,
yeah, he came by.
And ripped it up. I know he did. That boy can play some guitar.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Isn't that something? So, Wow.
And Steve, that's my boy. He killing it with John what's my boy? John Primer.
Okay.
Yeah, the real deal blues band.
Mm-hmm.
John Primer, he said, man, I remember you when you was playing with Magic Slim. It was a little club, I think it was on 72nd, and hosted Josephine, Josephine's or something. And I love me some Bigfoot boys. It was Magic Slim was something else, Nick Hope.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Most of my boys, when Nick Hope got stomach cancer, I prayed for that brother.
Wow.
Prayed for him.
I know the last year, or actually since excuse me, the pandemic, we lost a lot.
Yeah,
we lost many
more musicians.
Yeah.
And cats. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we got the blues for real. we ain't just playing. We live the blues.
Yeah. Well, we're happy that a lot of you are still here with us.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm trying to hold on.
Good. That's awesome. That's
awesome.
I'm
going to change my diet and
okay.
do a Dr. Savy diet and all the great physicians, those naturalists. And 103 elements that was on the periodic chart of elements is also found in our body. It's also found in the earth. So it makes sense that the earth would heal us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hang with that. And
yeah, I know before we came in, you were telling me about peppers and things like that to help clear.
Right. As soon as I leave out, I'm going to go over. It's almost at the airport. It's a little place. They got a pepper, big old round thing. You can't even eat it because it's so hot. But it made me, boy, I ate that thing and everything that started, all the stuff that was on my chest, it started coming out. I said, oh, yeah. This is more or less a respiratory thing that's happening right now with me. Even though the heart is a very delicate thing. You see the young boy, he had a heart attack. Who was that? But he didn't change his tone. Everybody changed their tone when they realized that they might be at the brink of death.
Yeah. Yeah, health without health.
Yeah, health is wealth.
It definitely is. It definitely is. So, over the years, your style of singing and playing, was there any,
Well, what's happening now is kind of here and there. We had a lot of great singers, came through the R&B, but a lot of them were belligerent and didn't show respect, like People Bryce. How you gonna cuss your management? How people that you put on top? A lot of them went and fell to drugs. Cocaine is a terrible thing. Me personally, I couldn't see. I never could. Drinking, but it's just things that hit your pleasure center. Even sex, if it's too good to you, you just gotta have. Come on, hold still, girl. But it's just if you love wine, you turn into a wino. If you love alcohol, you turn into an alcoholic. So it makes you feel good. And I haven't found anything to make me feel good outside of life.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Because in that business, in entertainment, it's the temptations are every place.
So low you can't get under it all.
So, were you the only person in your family that?
Yes. Nobody else in my family took on music or even got common sense. Dumb as a stick. Dumb as a head of lettuce. I swear, my people. And it says my people will just be destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6 in the Bible. And that what we don't know is literally killing us.
And you are right about that, for sure. So you got any favorite places that you like to play? Because when we initially talked about, coming on the show, you were, I think we mentioned Lee's Unleaded is back open.
Lee's Unleaded, I've been up under 4 or 5 managements of that place. It was called Queen Bees back in the 70s. And J.W. Williams, the show Chi-Town Hustlers, Machine and Company. It had some good bands back then. And in between, I played with Buddy Buddy Scott. That was my man, Mr. Rib Tip. Buddy Scott and the Rib Tips. So I was a Rib Tip.
Were you?
Yeah. Johnny Drummer, that was my man. I was down there with Johnny for a while. Johnny stayed down there a good little while. He held him down for a good minute. It turned into Regina, Queen Bee's daughter. Both of them were so beautiful. And then Regina got tired, I guess, and that's how Lee and Ray got hold to the place. And I was down there with them for many years. Johnny Laws. Shoot, I could go down the line of the musicians. Son Seals and Snapper Williams. Oh man, I just go down there.
Okay, so you, so that was a favorite for you.
Yeah, oh yeah, at that time, yeah, man. Lee's Unleaded was the place for me. So then, who else took it over after Lee and Ray? Stan took it over. So I played down briefly with Stan. He was a police sergeant. And he's under new management now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to join up with them and make them realize that you got a gold mine. This place is known all over the world. I've seen pictures of the Lee's Unleaded all over the world. So if you do it right, you have a gold mine. They're kind of tired of paying these guys and they ain't bringing a crowd. But that's, open up the yard and
I see. Like
the
garden, like
right. Lee and Ray to open up, boy, have stuff out there and charge. Go through the club and they charge. Yeah, it was real nice.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mentioned that I did speak with a few people, and some folks still think that it's closed still, and I'm like, no, it's back. It's open.
Yeah, they're trying to open it up, but it's a way to do anything, And trying to get all the good bands. Joe, I've been listening to Joe Bob since I was a kid. He used to talk to his sister. And I used to sit up. We was on 43rd and Wabash, and he was staying over there at the moment. And I used to just look at Joe. I said, man, you got a voice. That boy could sing, sing. But a lot of them, Charlie Love, I used to rehearse with that boy when he'd have a gig coming up nowhere, not even doing gig. I don't hear from him. A lot of the cats, I don't hear from him. Yeah. Harmonica Hines, that was my neighbor.
Yeah.
He was down the street from me. I hear from him. Now he's a Jamaican boy that's been going blues crazy.
Yeah, he's going to be on the show next month. He's coming on.
Hines. Yeah. Harmonica Hines. I like playing guitar and all that. He wasn't playing no guitar. He was playing harmonica.
Yeah.
Jamaica with the thick Jamaican accent. Yeah, man. Yeah. And I love my people no matter where they come from.
Now, do you, so you're singing, you sing, are you writing music? I know you showed me something when you came in.
Writing some, trying to put some lyrics down.
Okay.
And each song is a story, so try to tell some stories, especially with the length of time that I've been on this planet. Even though life is just a fleeting moment, you just here one day and you're gone tomorrow. But write down the stories and tell these stories, and put it in a dynamic way, in a way that they ain't never heard.
Really?
Never heard it like that before.
Well, that sounds good to me. Let's do it.
A lot of feeling, a lot of soul.
Okay.
Not just thing that's up there that's hitting some notes, but play with feeling.
Okay. Well, throughout your career, what's some of the best advice that you've gotten?
Oh, man. just listen to the old guys. Listen to the past. Listen to those that's been down that road and can tell you, boy, look here. It ain't what you think it is. It ain't like that. It's like this. So I've always been respectful of my elders. My mother taught me that, to always respect, no matter what you think, they was here first, so they know what was up that road before you even get down the road.
Right. So did you have a chance to tour a little bit?
Oh yeah, I've been to Korea with Steve Harvey. He's back on tour and doing stuff now. That's the only white boy. I mean, we was tight. I got my leg. No, I got shot on 43rd Street. He came in and the hospital. Keith. I was like, Steve.
Oh no.
Yeah, if my mother was here, she'd tell you that Steve was cool, man. He's a cool cat, man. So he's back playing. I got some kind of blues museum down in Florida. Yeah, and so he's back touring now. I wish I could play with him now. That'd be nice. Get this old Steve, you know. Who else? A lot of the cats. A lot of them kind of break my heart. So like a tail dragger. And what happened between tail dragger and Boston Blackie? Well, I was playing with both of them. I was going Boston Blackie's niece. And for two of my friends to fall out like that to the point where over a few dollars, you know, we would have this bad personality. We were taught to dislike one another upon sight. So I get past that and try to let them know, man, I love you, and there's very little bit you can do about it.
Wow. Yeah. Now, and so we talked about if there are any musicians you admire today or hope for, and you said Buddy. Buddy was the only one.
Buddy. Kingfish. Kingfish, young boy playing some guitar. Yeah, I heard my son wanted to meet me. I'd love to meet Kingfish. He's a young boy that need to know, like I say, talk to him about, about health, about where the blues came from.
Okay.
And where you can take it if you open your mind and because Freddie King is gone, B.B. King is gone, all the King, Albert King gone. My boy Albert. Albert was something else. Every time we meet, he started talking about Jimi Hendrix. That boy had the fastest fingers.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, Albert was a great cat, man. Great cat. Even though he didn't like the drums because he played drums with Elmo James. And so he had a little thing about the drummers, I'll shoot him, I'll cut him, I said, man. And he had one run record. I asked him, I said, where'd you get this? I said, no, just somebody just threw it into the, okay.
He was kind of rough, huh?
Yeah, he was rough on the drummers.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and there was one little thing down with Cyrus Hayes. We went down in, somewhere down in Arkansas. Little Rock. First time I went down there I was thinking down there with, passed through with, I think that was Bobby Rush. And went back down there with Cyrus, and I was me and for Cyrus, that was my boy since he stepped foot out of Arkansas. And I went to his father's funeral with him. Then we played that with Albert. So it was Cyrus Hayes, that was my man. I introduced him to his wife. I was playing when he met his wife. Shorty Mack, the same thing. Him and Kissy, man. And Kissy was a great girl. Great people, man. Great people could pass through the doors.
So it sounds like you have had a wonderful relationship with musicians and singers and the blues.
My family. We was like a family.
Yeah.
I never want to fight another musician because I'm about to get back on stage with you one day, man. I'm not gonna fight you. Like Floyd Taylor, we was playing somewhere. I was rehearsing with Floyd quite a bit at the supposed to be new checkerboard. LC's brother named Malloy. Yeah, Malloy. And we was rehearsing real good. Had a good rapport because I met him. I was going with a girl in 5001 Federal, and he was in 49 something state. I was running to Floyd. We had a good relationship. I don't know what happened to Floyd, but we got to playing. And one night he got drunk and wanted to show out in front of his girlfriend and wanted to fight. Come on out here, I'll whoop you. I said, man, I've been doing martial arts since I was a kid. I'm not going to fight you. He begged me, come on out here, I'll whoop you. I'm like, Floyd, I'm not gonna fight you, man. I'm not gonna fight you. No.
Oh man.
So yes,
A lot of times like that is over a lady. So
yeah. So once he got his little contract or whatever with Malico or whatever, I didn't hear nothing else from him. A lot of the cats, man. Stan Mosley. I play with Stan quite a bit. And
oh my.
yes, yeah,
Wonderful.
A lot of the cats is doing a little something right now, you know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for Joe to get lined up, but Joe don't want to write him. Let writers write for him. I gotta let somebody write for him. He'd have some original material. The man got a voice out this world.
Wow.
Yes, Joe, that's my friend. I got him his phone number and call him right now. Joe is my friend, and I saw his daughter. Matter of fact, he stayed with me for a while. So he was in pretty bad shape. The people upstairs was fighting his daughter, Jolene. And yeah, so I begged my mother to let him in the house. You know, so he came and stayed with us for a while. So he great granddaddy now. Little tight that had a baby. I said, what? Oh yeah, little tight that had a baby. So
I think it's wonderful too that you kept in touch with so many of them.
yes, I got a
through the years.
big old phone book. Yeah, Catherine Davis, Shirley, my girl Shirley, going through some stuff. I still love me some Shirley King. I was around her quite a bit when her father was rebuking her. And she didn't even use the name King, you know. But she's going through problems right now. I don't know where she at. I know last time I went, I was still having these phone issues. So I was going out to her house. Yeah, so
okay.
So I know she don't even pick up the phone anymore now. So I pray for her.
Yeah. So when you came in, you were singing, and do you have any favorite songs that you wrote and performed?
I got one I'm trying to finish now. It's called "Take a Look at My Heart and It's Deep to My Cardiologist."
Really?
It goes like, I know at times you feel I've stopped loving you, but you can stop feeling like that. Put all those silly thoughts out your mind. You should know you're all I'm thinking of. So come here, baby, put your hand in mine and look me deep into my eyes. Take a look at my heart, girl.
All right.
Yes, that's a song I wrote. So I'm trying to just put it all in music, and got a friend that's got this new program. You can take the lyrics out. So I'm gonna do a lot of old Smokey and stuff. If there's a smile on my face, you know, Smokey. That was a great influence that the man.
For your style. All right.
Daylight and Darkness. Yes.
You have this deep voice. Speaking.
Oh yeah, I can do the deep too. I do the deep too.
And you sing.
Good night, sweetheart.
Oh,
It's time
nice
to
range.
go.
Yeah. All right now.
That's it on doo-wop days. Cherry baby. And I got this cold happening right now, so I'm gonna give me some hot jalapeno. It's gonna knock all that cold out of my chest, so I can at least sing. When I sing,
Keith. All right.
Yes, I got a few issues to iron out, but when I do, you know, working closely with my boy Ron Prince from Big Daddy Kenzie's band, and the Kenzie Report. Donald Kenzie just passed.
And you're doing that now? You're working closely with them?
Yeah, trying to work closely with him on these programs and computers and stuff. He's hooking me up with the computer so I can, you know, write these songs and do stuff. So
we want to hear it. We're gonna hear that voice.
Everybody can play some music, but they ain't singing and playing too. So that gives me a little thing over all of them. No matter how bad they think they is, how bad you play the guitar. Like my girl Joanna Connors. I met Joanna Connors. I met her in Boston. She was just a little girl. She's come sitting. I just come sitting down for a break. Some little white girl comes sitting next to me. And I'm going to Chicago. I'm gonna play guitar. Okay.
And she doing her thing
Oh, she
too.
panning. She ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's highlighting a lot of stuff in Chicago. But,
So now we are at the point of the program where I usually ask if there's anything you could change about the industry, or just your thoughts on what the industry is like right now for the blues.
Blues is not as on the main circuit. It's just another genre, and there's a spot for every genre, even Irish music. I mean, and Celtic music. You got all kind of. There's a genre somewhere, country and western. I wish I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of that there. I'll do a little country and western. I surely would. But yeah, you know, there's a spot for everybody. You know, so there's no reason to be haggling over anything. You know, I get stuck in one genre. You know, so yeah, after I do a little bit more blues, I'll probably go R&B or something. I don't know.
You thinking
country, yeah.
Okay. Well, that would be nice to hear.
Oh yeah, I got an imagination. See, that's the key thing. You gotta have imagination.
The creativity. Yeah. That's all right. Okay. Well, of course, I can ask you. Keep talking with you. It's been wonderful. I'm so happy that we were able to connect today and bring you on.
We forgot rock and roll now. Ooh man, I got more compliments on rock and roll than anything.
Did you?
Yes, Bill Gilmore, the blues used to own the blues on Hudson. I was in a club called what was the place called? Lone Star. With Steve Harvey, he was playing rock and roll. And all of a sudden, Bill come running down the stairs. He said, "Keith, somebody wants to meet you." Like I said, compliments are the things that really inspire me when people of greatness come back and say, "Man, you're great. You sound good." He come down and told me, this elderly gentleman wanted to meet me. I'd go up there, elderly gentleman, white gentleman sitting there with glasses on, and it was Carl Perkins, those blue suede shoes. We talked for over an hour or so. I was playing the Cubby Bear with Steve again, and the Fabulous Thunderbirds was playing. Stevie Ray's brother Jimmy Vaughn came over, went past the whole band. Man, where you come from? I was playing with the Chicago Rhythm and Blues Kings, and Gene Bosch told me, he said, "Man, we went through 20, 21, or 22 drummers before we found you." Yeah. Then Maceo Parker and Fred Wesley saw me. We opened up for them at this little club on Weed Street in North Avenue.
Okay.
And they went past the whole band, and man, where you come from? I came from y'all. They said the T on when I was at the Regal. James Brown, oh, they was kicking. Then I saw them again. I went out to L.A. just to be with some family, and Buddy was out there, so I got this picture of me and Buddy Guy. He was coming out of the House of Blues on Sunset Strip. He was headed to, he said, "Keep you to move that now, Buddy." I ain't moving. But then I saw that they was in L.A., so I went out there and at the House of Blues. I come and said, "Man, you something everywhere." His son was doing some rapping, so I said, I'll do a rap beat. I'll make them. It ain't me cussing up there. That's them, you know.
That's them.
That's them. So yeah, I've had a lot of great compliments from a lot of prestigious people and that gives me the inspiration to keep going. Gives me inspiration to open up my mind and be more creative with it, you know, and not to just stick with one genre, you know, to move around a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, a little reggae Rasta sound, man. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and you have, and this year, in August, you'll be inducted to the Blues Hall of Fame. Yay!
All right, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys. Yes.
To all of you guys who are guys and girls who being inducted this year, and we got Tamiko Dixon at the helm.
Yeah, that's my buddy. I was walking down Peoria Street, I had my guitar on my back. She said, "E, what you do about that guitar?" And then she told me she was about 17 at that point.
Really?
Yes, and I said a few words to her because she was pretty girl at that time also. But I I'm always respectful with my women. And she said, "How Tamiko did? Willie Dixon's granddaughter. What? Oh, you family girl." Freddie Dixon was the first Dixon I met. At least I believe, because it was between him and the old man. Because when we opened at the Kingston Mines, it used to be on Fullerton. It was on Fullerton. What was it? Lincoln Avenue? Down the street from the Wise Foods. And I was some of the first people in the door. So Willie Dixon stepped in one day and got up on the bandstand. "Give me a spoonful." And he was surprised I knew the beat. So he got to smile and took my number. And then he was on opened up a studio on 77th and Racine, something like that. So that's when I met Billy Branch and Sugar Blue.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's a lot of water under the bridge.
Yeah, you named everybody.
Yeah, just about.
Oh my gosh.
I play with some of everybody.
Yeah.
Some of everybody. Cats I never met before, people. But like I said, I always stay respectful with the older guys. Byther Smith, I played with him at the Knees Unleaded. He was a great player. Mm-hmm. But he was a boxer, and I was in the martial arts. So I was kind of this, I had to knock you out. So it was all funny, but they was good cats, and I always respected and loved them.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, when did you get into martial arts? How did that happen?
Oh, that happened because the gangsters was after me.
Okay.
I moved from 43rd Street to 66 in Peoria. Mm-hmm. And one of the gang chiefs was set behind me. And I had like a little cowboy vest, and he just pulling the things off my vest, sitting behind me, just pulling them off. I didn't know no karate at the time, but I took my vest just and bam! Well, so one time a semester came in, I'm getting ready to go out the door, going to the semester, I see about 50 boys. I thought, ooh, this man, so I evaded them the whole summer. So by the time the school came back in, I had a yellow belt. So I don't know, he used to call me Karate Keepers, kick all over my head. I'd be like, you see, was it Rush Hour? Was it somebody just kicked me? Oh, I had some fast feet. I was trained well.
Wow. You got to do something to protect yourself.
Yeah, that was my protection right there. So I'm thinking about doing me some Tai Chi, which is really deadly. It's real slow. It's good for the health, Mm-hmm. But as for using self-defense, it's deadly.
Right. So what would you be doing if you weren't singing and you weren't playing
nearly
every instrument?
Some boring job somewhere, bummed out, drug addict. Ooh. Oh, man, I'd probably be all messed up. Mm. So I can say it definitely saved my life to give me something to live for.
The music. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've heard that many, many times, too. Mm-hmm. And it definitely helps to be doing something that you love. Right, be occupied. It doesn't feel like a job. You
love it.
Exactly.
It's become part of your life. It's something you get up and you eat, breathe. I'm going out to the club tonight. Shoot. Yeah. I got this big gig coming up. It's always something that keeps you
happy and motivated, gets you right up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Time to go do this.
Okay. All right, everybody. We're going to close today. And again, thank you, Keith Hudson.
Thank you.
So happy to have you. And we'll be waiting for everything that you got coming.
Okay. And special thanks to Tamiko Dixon. She's been a real little niece to me. She's been great and right there for me and been helping me quite a bit. So let's see what happens.
Right. And again, thank you, Tamiko Dixon. You have been really invaluable, bringing me so many legends. And that's truly important. We want to keep you here and keep honoring you on the shows and bring you in. So you set the pace, you set the tone for what we're trying to do here, and that's to celebrate the culture and heritage of the blues. And I want to also thank Gary Martin and Ann Fitzgerald. They've been really helpful to help me manage the show and tapping me about bringing you guys on, different folks who I just don't know. And I feel so fortunate that I've gotten to speak with you all and become friends actually with a lot of you. And so everybody, please keep supporting the blues and go out to the live shows whenever you can. You will not be disappointed. There's nothing like a live music performance. And that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. One more thing. Listen out for the Born in the Blues. That's a song I've written.
Say it again.
Born in the Blues. It's a song I've written.
Okay.
So look out for it when you ever hear it. It's called Born in the Blues by Keith Hudson.
All right. Okay, everybody. And thank you for supporting the Shy Panther and Friends show. Until next time, God bless and take care of yourselves and your neighbor. Bye-bye.